So I guess it paired now. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? Let me hurry up before the light starts coming through this blind. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. You're doing something exciting. If you're not, just watch me. I didn't even get a haul. I just have a couple of things that came in, and so I'm gonna open them with you, and I'll talk to you a little bit. The one thing I want to remember is I don't know if y'all heard on the news about the Wiener truck that had a wreck. Wouldn't you hate to go into work? I mean, everybody was okay. It did hit another car. It did flip over on its side, so you had a big giant wiener on its side on the highway, closed the highway down for an hour. But wouldn't you hate to be the one that went into work and said, I'm sorry I'm late, but I got hit by a giant wiener. I had a wiener sticking out my side. I don't know why I think that's so stupid, so funny. But I think those little cars are funny anyway. Those little Oscar Meyer cars. Well, my daughter went to, here's a plug for Wally World. And I like these kind of slippers, so I have like more than one or two pairs. So when she goes, she always picks me up a pair. But I love these. I think they're so comfortable. And I know I'm not supposed to, but I even wear them to the doctor's office. Sometimes, not all the time. But I just love them, and my foot fits good in them. These are a 10. And who are they by? Joy Spun. But they're so, so comfortable. And I've worn them into the Dollar Tree. So they let me get away with that. Now, I had some free gifts from TEMU. And they came like in packages by themselves, one at a time. But I said I was going to make some bracelets of my own and stuff. And these are some more beads I got. I used to be really big in doing the jewelry. And I don't know what happened. I lost interest. And that happens sometimes. I get all gung-ho on one thing, but I had a lot of supplies and equipment, and I ended up giving it to my daughter, and she hasn't done anything with it. So I keep saying I'm going to pull it out of retirement. And I got a lot of time that I could do that. So I was watching the Olympics. Boy, Australia's in trouble with us. I forgot which athlete it was, but they were talking about America, the United States, and they said, you know, after they have to listen to the Star Spangled Banner, then they have to listen to USA, USA, USA. And they're like, oh, God. You know, everybody's proud of their country, but, you know, the United States just goes overboard. So we got a little rivalry going now. And they never should have said that, because everybody's going to say USA more and really drive them absolutely crazy. So. And oh my gosh, did you watch the opening ceremony? I cried when Celine started singing. Oh my gosh, she touched my heart. First of all, she's one of my favorite, if not the favorite singer. And I saw a little bit of her documentary of what she's been going through. And it just, to have that voice back. I think I showed this the last time. These are real small. I didn't know they were this tiny. I guess I'll make something and give it to my great-granddaughter. Yeah. And this is something that I got free. And I don't know what it is, but it's from TEMU. So let's open it and find out. Yeah, slight headache. Oh, it's a pump for a balloon pump. You know, I have one of these somewhere in the garage in a box, and I don't know where. So sometimes I buy duplicate stuff that I know that I have, and I don't have anybody to go in and tear the garage up to look for it for me. So I bought a little one for when we want to blow up balloons around here. I know the dogs will like the balloons. So. And here's something that I got for free. It's one of those whisk. I had one, but I don't know what happened to it. You know, sometimes when you have adult kids, things just walk away, you know. Mom never uses this, so I'll borrow it. And if she asks for it, I'll bring it back. Well, I don't know who to ask if they have it. But this is just a little lightweight whisk. I better read the instructions. I think it's got 4 parts to it. But anyway, that will come in handy. I was gonna make pizza dough last night, and my daughter got the great big KitchenAid down. She has no concept of cooking. And you know, that thing is a beast. I mean, it's great, but it is a beast. And she got that down for me to make the dough, and I said, hey, there's a quick baked dough, a yeast, where you can make pizza dough, and it only takes a half an hour. And you just mix it up, and you mix it up with a wooden spoon, and then you let it sit for a half an hour, and then you stretch it and roll it out, and you got your pizza dough. I said, I don't need that big monster. She was really disappointed because she wanted to use it. But that thing's that's a lot of trouble. So these are the free things. And then I wanted to show you this. It's a solar powered bank, and it's for all of your, like your iPad, your phone. It's a charging station, only it's a big one. And I'm not going to read you all the stuff that's on it, but I bought it from QVC, and I've had it a while. And I got it for hard times, like when we, see, it's a solar powered bank, and it's got 3 panels on it. I'm going to show it to you. And I thought it was just something good to have because we never know what might happen. And this will definitely help. And like I said, it's solar. It's really heavy too. Very compact, it snaps. And then you open it. And there's your panels, your solar panels. And it has, not only will it charge all your, you know, like your headphones, if you have headphones, your iPad, your phones, your watch, everything. It probably will, even lights, well, your lights are charged through your, I have those lights where if the electric goes off, the lights are run on, the light bulbs are run on batteries, so the neighbors will look out and it still looks like we have electric and they don't. But anyway, it has this emergency thing on it too. It's emergency light. And then if you think it needs to be charged. Well, it has a SOS light, and it has a strobe light. I don't remember what the cost was from QVC, but I think you could go on their site and pull this up. And I think this is really good to have. Okay. Now I have another box. And you know what else I bought? You know those Swiffer dusters? I don't know. I think I pay like maybe $14, $15 for I don't know how many. But you can buy them on TEMU. And they work absolutely perfect. They're the same size as the little wand. You know that you slip the little wand through it. I don't have any in here. But it works really great. Just a little duster. Not a great big one. It would be my luck. It would be my luck if I was still working to say I was in an accident with a big wiener. When I was working, they never knew what to expect from me, what I was gonna say or do. Let me open this, see what I ordered again. Have you watched any good movies lately? I haven't. All I can keep up with is other YouTubers. I love the ones that travel. The ones that travel like in vans or, I was gonna say trailers, RVs. Yeah. That looks like so much fun. And there was one guy that went to Seattle and he took his fishing net and everything, and I don't know what town he was in. I don't remember him saying. But he fished right off of this little pier, and he caught Dungeness crab. How fresh is that? And he made a crab. It didn't really seem like a boil, but that's what he called it. And somebody walked up, and he was cooking there on the site, and somebody walked up and they complimented him on the smell and everything and do you know, he says, "Would you like some?" And they said yes. I would have too. And they had dinner with him. And he said, why not share? I had more than enough, Isn't that cool? I think those people that travel like that have a different code than other people. They kind of help each other out. And just friendly. Okay, let's try it now. So here again, if you saw the opening ceremony of the Olympics, and it was outside, that seemed like a logistic nightmare to me for safety. But hopefully they don't have some of the issues that we have. Obviously it worked okay, thank God. I don't know if I told you, but I collect Black Santas. And they had one, and they usually sell out before any of the other ones do. Oh, his coat is so pretty. Just sparkles. Nope, and that's styrofoam. Isn't that pretty? He doesn't do anything, but I usually put all of them on my buffet, and they're not special. I mean, if I see one, I had a friend and she called me and she said, I see one in Ross, and she said, I really think you'd like it. And I said, okay. And she brought it to me, and it's like the pride and joy of my collection. So anywhere I see them, if I'll go ahead and pick one up. I want to get a bigger one. I know they do have them where they're like 4 feet tall or something like that. I want one of those this year. But I love my Black Santas. So, I was gonna film my pizza last night, but I haven't made homemade pizza in forever. And I didn't have everything, right there handy. I had to walk over here and get this and go in the pantry and get that and look for a certain pan, and couldn't find the pizza tin, to cook it in. So I cooked it in a cookie sheet. But I'm gonna make it, and we can make it together. It's so much fun to make homemade pizza. I mean, I did it when the kids were small, but I hadn't done it in a long time. And I told my daughters yesterday, I said, let's just make a pizza. And first they thought I was gonna order from Pizza Hut. And I said, no, I'm not ordering from Pizza Hut. But it seems like we're in a rut. And I hate being in a rut when it comes to our dinner and stuff. And so they said, and I bought a eggplant the other day. No eggplant jokes, okay? Don't do it. And I was gonna make them not eggplant parmesan, but I was just going to tempura it, just fry it Japanese style. And they said they don't remember having eggplant when they were little. But I think we had it a few times. It wasn't one. What kid likes squash, No, that's why they don't remember. They put it right out of their mind. So anyway, we're gonna have that tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm gonna build around it. Any ideas? Tell me what you're having for a Sunday meal. And I'm not trying to keep y'all here. I just, when I stop talking, I close everything down, then I go, dang, I meant to tell them this, or I meant to mention this, or talk about that. Oh, and let me see for my picture. think that's a nice one. Okay. We'll see. So what's going on in your world? Oh, and I want to say, there's a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in quite a while. We were in a book club together, and her name is Ellen. And she left me a little message the other day that she had stumbled on my page, and she was surprised, and it was good to see me and everything. And I'm so happy she stopped, and it was good to hear from her. She was very she made an impact on me. I don't remember the book, but she picked a book, and it was probably in 2012, maybe, or yeah, probably about 2012, maybe even 2011. And it was about, if a pandemic hit, what would you do? And it was so interesting. And this guy, that he was a scientist or something, so he knew that one was getting ready to hit, and he got his family ready. And some of the things that he did and had his family do when we had our COVID pandemic and they shut us down, I did some of those things here at our house, and I made sure I had certain things in case our water stopped or whatever, you know. It was so instrumental. And one of the big things that I remembered was drawing the bath water. And that was if our water system went down and we weren't able to flush the toilet or whatever, that we could use that water to force the commode to flush, you know. Just little survivor things. But that book was so good, and it made such an impact. And then the COVID shutdown was just like the book. So Ellen, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for that book. I mean, and there was another book you picked. It was fiction on the Bible. And you picked some great books, and they were and I read them, and they really touched me. I mean, you see, I still remember. I bet you don't remember any of those stupid books that I used to pick. I mean, it was almost like, oh God, Pat picked a book, you know. Oh, we don't want to read it. But anyway, Ellen, thank you. And my good friend left. Susan left. Susan moved back home. So, hi Susan. Miss you, Susan. So tell Margaret I said hi. Tell Eric I said, hi Eric. Hi. And Deb, I still haven't had the tea yet, so I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but anyway, we're gonna have the tea. So everybody that stops by, please leave a comment. Just say hi. You know, if you liked the video that I did, you know, let me know. And if you didn't like it, or if there's something I said, misinformation, whatever, just let me know. And I don't know why well, I think it is kind of working. I don't know what I did. Maybe I didn't pair it right or something. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go. I will see you in a few days. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Have fun, love each other, be kind. Please be kind. Okay? If you can't be nothing else, be kind. It's free. You know? I mean, of course, we're not all gonna love everybody, but we can be civil, you know? Okay, that's enough of that stuff. Love y'all. Bye.